Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is a one-fall match with a 20-minute time limit. First, he hails from the dark side of Mexico City, weighing in at 250 pounds. He is the Ripper, number 2. And his opponent, he hails from New York City, and accompanied to the ring by Jana, he is one half of the American Express, weighing in at 210 pounds, Sean Donovan.
Okay, fans, we are ready for our second matchup of the evening. All right, now it's the other half of the American Express, Sean Donovan, as he takes on the Ripper number 2, who is accompanied to the ring by Billy Lassiter. Now, this could be a decided disadvantage for Sean Donovan because the Ripper number 2 does have Billy Lassiter at ringside with him. Although, yes, Sean Donovan may have Jana at ringside for moral support, she is definitely no match for Billy Lassiter. And he's got to keep his focus in this matchup against the Ripper number 2. Although I'm sure he does care about the welfare of Jana, he's got to concentrate on his opponent. The Ripper number 2 has a tremendous strength and size advantage there. He may be a little bit shorter as far as height, but as far as size and just pure girth, he's definitely got the advantage in this matchup. But Sean Donovan takes the early advantage in the match with an arm bar. Ripper number 2 reverses the arm wringer. Now he's got his own arm bar in there. He's wrenching down on it, kind of nodding his head as if I got you and you can't do anything about it. Donovan rolls out of it. Beautiful kip up by Donovan. He goes again to the arm wringer. Now into the arm bar. Right hand to the shoulder. It seems his early focus may be to work over the left arm and shoulder of the Ripper, and that could be good scientific wrestling on his part. He's got to work on some type of body part by affecting any arm, either arm or leg. That's definitely going to take away a lot of the powerful arsenal that the Ripper number 2 may possess. But he reverses it and cinches down on his own arm bar, and now he's cinching down, wearing down Sean Donovan with a side headlock in the middle ring. As now Donovan's down to one knee, and Billy Lassiter climbing across the bottom ring, trying to put a little scare into Jana. Now the referee's now totally interfering in the matchup, talking with the referee, trying to get him unfocused on the match, but Ripper number 2 just keeps that headlock cinched down on Sean Donovan. Donovan sends him off the rope. Ripper number 2 comes off the rope and knocking Donovan down to the mat with a shoulder block, as now he's off the ropes, duck under. Sean Donovan with a hip toss on Ripper number 2. And an arm drag on the Ripper number 2. As now he's definitely using his speed and agility to his advantage, and another arm drag, as now the Ripper number 2 is sent to the outside of the ring, being consoled by his buddy or his friend, Billy Lassiter. It seems now he's doing a little bit of stalling here as Sean Donovan started building this offensive momentum, and now he's getting a little agitated that the Ripper number 2 is taking so long to get back into the ring. Now both men are back in the ring. Sean Donovan with a single leg trip. Now he's cinching down on the arm. Notice how the position, now he's bending the arm back. Got his knee by the midsection, forcing Ripper number 2's arm back. But Ripper number 2 does grab the bottom rope, forcing Sean Donovan to break the hold. Sean Donovan's back up to a vertical base, working once again with an arm wringer on the left arm and a fireman's carry on the Ripper number 2, cinching down once again and bending the arm back. He definitely is working over that left shoulder and the left elbow. And it seems to be, that's his focus early on in this matchup, because that will prevent the Ripper number 2 from executing a lot of the powerful slams that he has in his arsenals. Once again, Billy Lassiter climbing up on top of the ring, distracting the referee. Ripper number 2 fires Donovan off the ropes, hooks him up into a side slam, sending Donovan crashing down to the mat. He hooks the near leg, but only gets a 2 count. But Donovan definitely feeling the effects of that move as he's holding his lower back. Ripper number 2 is now, he's got him, come on referee, he's choking him out in the bottom rope. Billy Lassiter on the ringside area. This almost seems like a 2-on-1 handicap match. This is ridiculous. He needs to keep Billy Lassiter off the ringside area. And now the Ripper number 2's got the referee distracting. Billy Lassiter choking out Donovan. Come on referee, you've got to get him out of there. Get him out of ringside areas. Now even Jan is complaining about that. But Ripper number 2 just simply scares her right off the mat. Now he's definitely got the advantage. As I said earlier on, folks, with Billy Lassiter at ringside, that's a decided advantage for the Ripper number 2 and a huge disadvantage for Sean Donovan, as Jana is definitely no match for Billy Lassiter. As Donovan trying to mount some type of offense, fired a few right hands off into the midsection, but that had no effect. As Ripper number 2 hoists Donovan into the air, it seems like he's just throwing him down, a powerful body slam, working over that lower back of Sean Donovan. And he needs to follow up. He's taking a little bit too much time, but between these moves is now he's off the ropes, dropping the elbow, crashing down on Donovan's chest, but he does not hook the leg, and Donovan is able to count out after 2. Now even the referee somewhat intimidated by the Ripper number 2, as Ripper number 2 is signaling that should have been a 3 count, but he needs to hook the leg, because Donovan is too much of a good competitor to be pinned without hooking the leg. As now Ripper number 2 once again hoists him up in the air, dropping him into the backbreaker, pushing down on the chin and the leg, creating a submission hold on the lower back. This could be it, folks. With the offensive maneuvers that the Ripper number 2 has been executing, this could be it for Sean Donovan. He may not be able to come back from this. The referee is checking with him as he is signaling Donovan has not given up. Ripper number 2 again with the 2 count, failing to hook the leg, allowing Sean Donovan to kick out after the count of 2. Jan is shouting some words of encouragement to her man as she now gets onto the ringside area, and the referee is telling her she needs to get off. And now Billy Lassiter's entered into the ring. This is ridiculous, folks. These guys will just take advantage whenever they have it. As now the Ripper number 2 has a reverse chin lock, almost into a camel clutch there, just doesn't have the arms hooked, as now he's just pulling back with all of his might and all of his strength, pulling back, wrenching down on the lower back of Sean Donovan. This could be it. As now Jan is trying to get some moral support from the fans along with herself for Sean Donovan to get out of this move and get back on the vertical base so he can try to mount some offense to turn this matchup around. But Ripper number 2 is just not going to allow that. Ripper number 2 just continuously working over the lower back of Sean Donovan. As now he hoists him up in the air with a powerful belly-to-belly suplex. That could be it. If he hooks the leg, this could be it, folks. As he does hook the far leg, referee with a 2.5 count. And the referee does show it was only a 2 count and that Sean Donovan did get his left shoulder off the mat, and even Billy Lassiter now pushing the referee around. If the referee was smart, just because of that, he should throw Billy Lassiter out of the ringside area and get him out of here. As now Donovan fires off a couple of right hands to the midsection, right hand to the head, as he fires Ripper number 2 off the ropes, but Ripper number 2 reverses it. Ripper number 2 with a back elbow, knocking Donovan down to the mat. And again, he's setting up, just maybe even setting up for the end, as he just tosses Sean Donovan to the outside of the ring. And now he's having words with the referee, and this will allow Billy Lassiter to attack Sean Donovan on the outside of the ring. And he's just doing it, just beating down on him with forearm after forearm to the back of the head, rolling Sean Donovan back into the mat and then walking away like he did absolutely nothing. Ripper number 2 again going for the pin, but Donovan gets his foot onto the middle rope. That shows great presence in the ring, knowing exactly where you are. If you can't kick out and you're near the rope, you get your hand or your foot on the rope, and that'll break the referee's count. Ripper number 2 once again He hooks up Sean Donovan. Now he's got him in a bear hug, and this could be it. Without size and just squeezing and squeezing and squeezing, that's not going to give any opportunity for Sean Donovan to get a full breath of air. He'll start to feel a little dizzy and even lose some consciousness, and he could just fade right here in the middle of the ring, as he seemed to already, because it seems like his legs are starting to give out. His arms are just dangling there as the referee's beginning his 3 count. If that arm drops 3 times, that's it, folks, and this matchup is over. As the referee now, he counts 2. This could be it. If this arm drops a 3rd time, this is over for Sean Donovan. But Donovan holds his arm up. He shows he is not out of this matchup as he begins to fire up and try and break out of this bear hug. Little clap on the ear with his elbows, and now that Ripper number 2 is holding his head, it's got some major headache. But again, Sean Donovan comes off the ropes, again trying to attack the Ripper number 2. Ripper number 2 again locks him up in a bear hug and just forces him back into the corner. Ripper number 2 with an Irish whip into the far turnbuckle, sending Sean Donovan crashing down to the mat as he's favoring that lower back. The referee may need to stop this matchup if this kind of onslaught continues. Ripper number 2 once again goes for the cover, but fails to hook the leg. Sean Donovan just gets that left shoulder off the mat. Ripper number 2 and Billy Lasser complaining, and now Ripper number 2 resorts to cheating, and he's choking out Sean Donovan. Come on, referee. Billy Lasser once again getting on the ringside area, distracting the referee. Now Ripper number 2 is distracting the referee as Billy Lasser remains on the ringside area. The referee needs to get him out of here. Ripper number 2 now firing Donovan off the ropes. Donovan ducks the clothesline. Sunset flip, trying to pull over Ripper number 2 for the pin, and he does. He's got the legs hooked, but only a 2 count. Definitely not going to pin the Ripper number 2 with that. He needs to get in the corner, get a chance to get a breath and change the momentum in this match. But Ripper number 2 just knocking him down to the mat with a short clothesline. His referee goes again, 2.5 count. Sean Donovan kicks out once again getting that left shoulder off the mat. Ripper number 2 needs to capitalize. It looks like he's setting up for something. He hoists him up into the air. But Sean Donovan breaks out of it, and now firing off some forearms to the back as he rolls up the Ripper number 2. And that's it, folks. Sean Donovan with the reversal on the Ripper number 2 comes out victorious despite the odds, with Billy Lashley at ring.